We are back with a brand new video. What is good, Heat Nation? And yeah, we're back recapping another Heat game, man. And tonight, I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be a very fun video for me to record. But I'm sure you guys are all gonna want to kind of get your emotions out because I know this was a very, very frustrating loss. We're gonna be talking about it, so make sure you guys stick around till the end of the video. Leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and go check out my second channel as well as my Twitter, which is they're both in the description. Very easy to find. Yeah, without further ado, man, let's get right into it. Yeah, man, it was not pretty. It was not pretty to say the least. I even called it before the game started. These are the type of games that the Heat lose. The ones that they're supposed to win. The ones that they're playing a shorthanded, depleted team, and they let some player who is not a star go off. And tonight it was Tyus Jones. He had 28 and 10. Santi Aldama had 18 and 10. Dylan Brooks had 17. Like, those three really killed us tonight. So shout out to the Grizzlies. They battled hard, but they're a good team. But without John Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, Zaire Williams, probably missing somebody else as well. Like, I don't really know off the top of my head besides those four, but I'm definitely missing somebody else. This was a must-win to get our record back to 500. Get back on track. You know, it feels like we were finally playing our best basketball of the season after our biggest win of the season against Boston, and we just came out tonight and just laid an egg from the start. Man, the offense was atrocious, and we could not really buy a bucket. We kind of made the Grizzlies defense. They looked incredibly good in the paint tonight. Like, their paint defense really stifled us. We did not have an answer. It seemed like every one of our shot attempts was a three tonight. And we shot 35% from three, which I'm kind of surprised about because I definitely thought it would be a lot lower after, like, the whole fourth quarter. I don't think we, like, hit a single three. We were just bricking, throwing up bricks the whole time. And, yeah, I mean, there's some stuff I want to talk about because I think this was definitely a winnable game, obviously. You know, we had the better team on paper and the healthier team, and you know, we came out and just completely flat out laid an egg. And there are a couple of reasons for that. Number one, Jimmy Butler, 18 points. I don't even have to look at the box score, to be honest. Like, he had 18. That's like a solid game, I guess. I don't really care. He didn't do anything this game. Maybe in the third quarter, he kind of went on like a mini run, but apart from that, he was ghosting. Where was he? I could not figure out what he was doing the whole game. It's frustrating because he is so good, but it's like he doesn't even care. And it's like, bro, Jimmy, like, I know you don't want to exert yourself in a regular season game against a shorthanded team, but we just need you to do that, bro. You are our best player. You are our leader. You are our everything. Jimmy Butler is the Miami Heat, and the Miami Heat is Jimmy Butler. And if Jimmy Butler comes out lethargic and doesn't look to score and just comes out like he doesn't care, it filters down to the whole team. Trust me, man. Because the players will look at Jimmy's attitude. Jimmy didn't care. He went out nonchalantly, and you know, he took a shot here and there, but he only took shots if he had to. He was passing out of layups underneath the paint for threes, like, and sometimes those work, but when the shots are not falling from the others, it is on you to step up and take over, because you have the capability of doing that. You are a superstar in this league. I'm not asking Jimmy Butler to drop 35 a night. I don't need him to do that. I don't think the Heat need him to do that. But it's on the nights where the shots from the others are not falling. Apart from Tyler Hero tonight, the offense was completely non-existent. Caleb in the first quarter had, I think, a handful of threes, 4 threes. But after that, his three stopped falling. Bam struggled mightily tonight. And I didn't even the thing about Bam was that, you know, I don't really fault him too much because he was at least shooting. He was being aggressive. And a lot of the shots that he took were in his wheelhouse. He was just missing. That is fine. You know, that happens sometimes. Players have off nights. The shooters were not shooting. The bench, we only had 11 bench points tonight. Vincent 0, Dedmon 0, Strus and Highsmith had 11. that was a big dud because after the starters, who are we looking to provide the spark? Because Vincent did nothing tonight. Strus hit 1-3. Highsmith played good defense as always, but we're not expecting Highsmith to be a spark off the bench, are we? So very frustrating, very disappointing. But these are the games, man, because the thing about this team is if the three-point shot is not falling, it is very hard to generate offense. But we have two players on our team that even when the shots are not falling, like last game against the Celtics, we actually shot a worse percentage from three in the last game against Boston than we did tonight. Now tonight we probably shot maybe a handful of more attempts, but the percentage of threes we actually hit tonight was greater than the ones that we hit in Boston when we won that game. But the difference was we had a lot of guys step up and score in the paint, in the mid-range area. Jimmy had a really good game. Bam had a terrific game that night. Unfortunately, Bam's shot was not falling, and it was on Jimmy. If Jimmy didn't do anything, then we weren't going to win this game. And unfortunately, I thought he was going to try to get it going in the fourth. In the third, he had a little mini run, like I said before, but it's frustrating because these are the games you need your superstar. You know, the games that the others are not really making shots. This is when Jimmy gets paid to take over because he has the talent to do that. We're not talking about Dwayne Dedmon. We're talking about Jimmy Butler, bro. He is one of the top 10 players in this league, in my opinion. And, you know, when your team needs you, you got to be there. I know you don't really care about a regular season game against a shorthanded team, but this was a must-win for this team because 11-13 now. We had an opportunity to be 12-12. Our schedule gets easier, which is a little, comforting for me. We play against teams that are not really doing that great right now, apart from the Clippers, who potentially could have Kawhi and PG. We're playing against some lottery teams, basically. Indiana is the exception, but Indiana, talent-wise, is not better than Miami. So hopefully we can come out and beat these teams, but if we cannot, it's going to be tough, man. We needed to be 500. Unfortunately, we're not, so we're going to have to go again. We play the Pistons tomorrow on a back-to-back. That is a must-win. I don't care if it's a back-to-back. There's no way Detroit has to beat us, bro. Detroit is one of the worst teams in the NBA. They're playing like it as well. That is a must-win. Hopefully we come out. Hopefully the guys come out with a little more fire and a little more, hopefully Spo yells at them, bro, because this was unacceptable. It was unacceptable. I'm not going to lie. And I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, man. I'll see y'all later as always. Peace.